saying that he didn't mean what he said? Are you just saying he didn't mean what he said?
Yes, I understood him. He understood himself. You apparently did not understand him. Now it's a waste.
No, I just took his words to literally mean what they said. Like, if he wants to change
that
the
is why
claim,
he
that's
went
fine.
wrong, apparently, right? But everyone else seems to get it just fine. So can we move on?
Does anyone here think that kid didn't mean that when he said anyone that joins the server?
Well, I can just
he only
clarify and
meant
say
like
that
some
is what
people.
happened, right? I can just clarify and say Shogun's got it right. I don't know.
Yeah, you can change the claim, bitch. Change the claim, bitch.
Good Lord,
okay.
what pedantic nonsense! What an absolute waste of time! What an
The claim is changed. Okay, the claim is changed.
I even clarified when I said, "Oh, so if I even rejoin, then," and I said you were humiliated when I pointed that out. You didn't even say, "No, that's not what I meant."
We're not getting any more value out of your misunderstanding over time. We're just losing time.
Yeah, Zwolf, you got wrecked and destroyed. Now you have a different.
I'm done. Okay. No more debates with Godless. I just got fucked.
Wait, why is
The
there
funny
a bunch
thing
of white
about
people
language is it conveys meaning. So if his language conveys meaning,
there's literally a bunch of white people trying to tell me not to say the N-word. But he said something
That's
interesting.
not what we're saying.
He said that it wouldn't impede on my ability to say it IRL, but it would in here because of the server. But I just want to know, like, why does it have to be different between IRL and then the server?
So it would impede on your learning.
No, they're changing the claim now. They're trying to, because you pointed that out and they look stupid. They're going to change the claim.
This is absurd. Godless, I have not met you before, but you are ridiculous.
Okay. I'm going to routinely humiliate this guy.
People away from the server. It is not fucking hard.
Hold on. Wait. To be fair, right? Even if they did change the claim, let's just deal with the new one, right?
Yeah. So like,
as long as I just want to be dishonest about it. Just don't lie about it. They can change the claim.
Yeah.
I already said that's fine. I already said that's fine.
You can't handle that. You didn't get it, so you have to.
I already said that's fine. I already said that's fine if they want to change the claim. I just don't want them to be dishonest about it.
What I'm hearing is that you don't have
he
an
said
issue with
something,
it,
you misunderstood it. Now we've clarified it. Maybe he said it in a confusing way. What the fuck is the point of dwelling on it? Move the fuck on.
Dwelling on it. You're the one that said I misunderstood when I was just saying.
And apparently that put
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry that I assumed what he said was true. I'm sorry I believed him.
Okay, you need to work on your pride a little bit and just accept that sometimes misunderstandings happen and it's not a reason.
I already said that's fine. I already said that's fine if you want to change the claim. Just don't lie about it.
It wasn't even my claim. He said something. I understood it. You didn't clarify it.
He didn't even claim that he didn't mean that. He didn't even claim that he didn't mean that.
No, I did. Shogun knew exactly right what I meant.
Wait, did we lie about
getting
a new claim?
You're the one making the claim.
No, I did actually. I'm okay. I did.
But Shogun, you've allowed that word.
Shogun. So what I'm getting
sense.
from this is that you don't have a personal issue with the word or the word being said, but you want.
I'm just saying
you want the server to be clean so that more people come in.
Again, that's how I do things, and that's how I think things should be done. If you want to have an N-word server, we'll join the pile of dumpster fire servers.
Yeah, so like what?
Server with a good reputation.
Yeah.
No
what if saying the N-word and having like free speech be allowed drew as many people in as not saying the word would draw in these people that want this clean server?
Obviously. Question what kind of people you're going to draw in, right? And the point is you need to
people that like so is it that you're looking to distinguish yourself from people who want free speech?
Well, yeah, I don't believe in free speech for a Discord server, right? You may have free speech in America, but a Discord server is a private enterprise. Your priority as an owner is to make it a good server.
Private enterprise? What the fuck?
Yeah, so is that the debate to be had then, that you don't believe in free speech?
Is not something that applies to a Discord server. You're entitled to make whatever rules you want in your server, including not using the N-word.
Yeah, but
so what? He's okay if you go yell it on the sidewalk, but he's not okay if you say it on the internet? What the fuck is the matter with this guy? What a retard!
Well, like, would you go into a public library and start shouting?
Honest nonsense. Nobody's talking about.
No, I wouldn't go into a public library and start shouting "nigger." No.
I'm literally only talking about the server because that's what the conversation is about. If you want to talk about the N-word in general, no, I don't use it in any context.
Why don't you just make your own server then?
I have my own server. It's about 10 times bigger than this one so far, but this is a great server.
You use it in the context where you're hanging out with.
I can't even do it. I can't get in.
And as far as what they're saying, I just watch and observe. As far as what they're saying is, people won't want to come in and server. Like, just watch when I start screaming at people, how the room numbers instantly go up.
Yeah, but why do you want a big, active, annoying, obnoxious, filthy place to be?
Wait, how is that relevant? Wait, how is what I want relevant to my question, right? My point.
Because you're taking this out of context. I assume the conversation is about this server and whether or not you should permit the N-word, and my position is, of course not. Obviously, can we move on?
I'm just saying, when people, I'm not advocating for the N-word being allowed, but when I start acting degenerate and calling people names, that's when the room numbers go up.
Yeah, people are attracted to dumpster fire sometimes. It doesn't
Yeah,
mean
you
you want
were
to
the
be
one
one.
denying that. Now you're changing your claim again.
No, I'm saying you don't want to be a dumpster fire. I didn't say people aren't attracted to them.
The cited reason for that, your cited reason for that was because then people won't come.
Do you
retard.
know the difference? First of all,
you're a stupid, retarded, asinine, moronic
are
fool.
you aware
You're a
that
fucking
me and
idiot.
Wolf
You're a
are
moron.
different people? You're not even talking to the person you think you are. Wolf made that
If
claim.
it gets too popular, no one's gonna come here.
Wait, what do you mean I'm not even talking to the person? What are you talking about? What?
The person who you're yelling at is Wolf. He's the one who made that claim.
No,
All
I've been
I
yelling
did
at
was
you for like 4 minutes.
All I did was clarify for you what he said. That wasn't my claim. I was just helping you understand.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. First of all, I don't even know what guy I was originally talking to.
What happened in the past for Godless game, right? You suck at conversation, right? I've realized that by now. But the point is, right, if you're running a server, you don't want to use the N-word, right? Now, if Joy disagrees, which would surprise me, go ahead and use the N-word. Fine. That doesn't seem like the vibe of the server.
I actually agree with your conclusion. But the reasoning you use to get there is stupid, retarded, asinine, moronic fool. You're an idiot.
Because you want to set yourself apart from low-class servers and be a high-class server. I don't think that's asinine. I think that's common sense. Got lots of servers.
No, but no,
I'm talking to you for 4 minutes. I don't even remember who I was talking to originally, but you're on my fucking radar now. I'm gonna make you look stupid every time you open your mouth in this fucking server. I'm gonna.
I don't think that raising your volume is making anybody else look stupid. I'm pretty sure just because you create histrionic fits and raise your volume, you're not making yourself look any smarter.
Oh, just watch me humiliate you routinely.
I look forward to that, Godless. I've noticed you have an eggshell ego, right? One little gust of wind and you have collapsed like the Twin Towers.
Yo, what's up with the Twin Tower conversation?
This is literally all because I helped you understand
B. That shit hurts, man. Why you gotta mention the Twin Towers, man? I'm from New York.
Well, because A, 9/11 was 2 days ago and we did a special event on it, so it was on my mind, and 2, they collapsed extremely quickly from a relatively small impact. And that seemed like an appropriate metaphor for what happened with Godless, because all I did was help her understand something Wolf said, and now she's got a vendetta out against me because some people can't accept correction or new information. They just have ego meltdowns.
That wasn't the only bad argument you made, Shogun.
I didn't make any arguments other than don't use the N-word so your server is classy.
No, with Wolves, you told him when he said about using the N-word, you said, oh, well, you'll just attract a bad crowd. Right, but those kind of people might use those words could still just be as intelligent.
I didn't say they were unintelligent, right?
No,
the point is they're
well,
obviously
it was the
people who
inference.
want to use the N-word.
Wait, why are you being classist? Also, like, why are you saying anyone who used the N-word is low class or trashy? Like, that seems pretty racist.
I'm assuming you're trolling because that can't be a
No,
serious.
Look, your cited reason was because then people won't come in here.
Listen, that was Wolf who said that people will be driven away, right? That was more or less his argument. I'm sure some people would be driven away by that.
You said it too. You also said that.
Other people would be attracted to it.
Then he still manned your argument.
You can either be, listen, my claim is insanely simple, right? If you're running a server, you can either be a kind of server where you use the K word, the N word, the F word, etc., right? That's going to have one kind of vibe. There's lots of servers like that. Or you can go the other way and have a polite, server that has a good, vibe. That's what I would recommend.
But what's meant by good? What is meant by good, though? What is meant by good? Because what does that mean? Because before you were saying it means the amount of people, and now you're taking that claim back, bitch.
Well, obviously you want to balance quality and quantity, but you also want to set a minimum standard for membership, which, at least in my book, includes not using the N-word, the F-word, etc. These should be rules in any decent server, in my opinion. If you want to make your own server where these words are allowed, go ahead. I'm currently talking to the guy who runs this server, trying to give a little bit of advice from my personal opinion, right? And it's simple. Don't use the N-word here.
Have you ever run a server?
Okay, wait, Bacon, watch. Did you guys see him just for the third time? For the third time. Look, he's going to try to talk over me because I'm going to humiliate him. For the third time, I made him change his claim because I just pointed out before you were saying that it was about quantity, and now he's saying no, it's not about quantity anymore. I didn't mean to say what I said. I mean quality. You're a retard.
Okay, sure. I'm a retard.
You're not listening.
I'm a retard because I advised Joy Wolf that he'll have a nicer server if you don't allow the N-word. Understood.
Do you not understand what was just said? Because we can go over it again.
Why would it be nicer?
This server expecting some kind of intelligent conversation, and instead I've been spending an hour trying to explain why we shouldn't use the N-word. This is
Did you not mean what you said when you said quantity?
I'm pretty sure I understood what I said, and I'm pretty sure I've clarified it.
Okay, did you mean quantity? Do you want to stand by that claim? Did you mean quantity?
Are you aware that a person who's running a server can desire both quantity and quality of membership? And these are.
I'm asking you. Do you think that using that word will make less people come in here if I'm in here screaming it?
I think that I don't know whether it will draw more people or drive more people away, but the point is it will drive away some people you don't want to lose and attract some people you don't want to have.
Okay, so you don't know if it'll drive people away or not. So you should have never made the claim that less people will come. Excuse me, sir. I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished.
I wish you
were. So you just contradicting yourself, right? You just said I don't know whether it will drive people away, but that was immediately after making the claim that less people will come. You're a fucking stupid retarded ass and ironic fool. You look so stupid right now.
I honestly, Godless, from the bottom of my heart, I really don't think I'm the one who's looking stupid right now. I'm actually quite embarrassed.
You're making really bad inferences.
I'm really surprised.
Do you not understand the contradiction?
Shogun,
do you understand the contradiction? Do you understand the contradiction?
There's no contradiction in what I've said.
Okay, so let's go over the two things. So let's go over the two propositions.
Why do you live in the past like this, and why do you have this like autistic conversation?
Because you don't seem to be able to remember the conversation.
We're gonna go over the two propositions that you're saying are not contradictory.
Listen,
just tap out.
Godless,
we're gonna go. He's just gonna try to talk over me.
I was wrong.
He's just gonna go.
And whatever I said was somehow incorrect or something. Now that I've admitted total defeat and humiliated myself in front of you, Godless, I will reiterate my point that I don't think you should use the N-word here, which was all I was ever trying to say.
Okay, can I speak now without being interrupted? Because I am gonna make you look really stupid.
If you're asking my permission, no.
I'd rather not. Look, he's gonna try to talk over me. See?
Well, you asked my permission, I said no.
So the two propositions, which he is saying are not contradictory, is I don't know. I don't have a belief either way about whether
so when you're ready to have a conversation in the present instead of the past,
I told you would interrupt me. He's scared.
But this is fucking cancer, and you suck.
He's scared.
Bye-bye.
He's scared. Okay, so you go ahead and talk, and when you're done, then I'm gonna point out the contradiction.
Why is he running from
me? Go ahead, sir. Are you done?
He left.
Ha ha ha! Did you guys see me get him? I wish he had left. I was gonna really fucking get him. Wasn't that great? Oh my god, I wish that shit was recorded. Oh my god, fuck. That was amazing. I'm gonna get that bitch the next time he comes in here too.
Do you want to link to his server? You want to link to his server?
Yes, please.
I want to.
Just pop it in there. Hey, Bart. Yeah. By the way, Bart.
Owner, can you set it so that we can see the number of people in the voice chat so you can observe when I make the numbers go?
5 minutes later.
Okay, you go ahead. You go ahead, and I'll let you finish, and then I'll go.
Well, why don't you let other people talk? I would like to hear from someone other than you. You dominate the room with shrill nonsense, and you get hooked on something that happened in the past, and then you obsess over it and break it down. Nobody gives a fuck.
Are you done? So you cannot interrupt me. Lee, you can go right after me, Lee. I just want to
let the mic circulate. There's 20 people in the room. All
he's interrupting me again. See, he's scared. He's scared. He ran away before, and now he's too scared to let me talk when he comes back.
Your voice is like nails on a chalkboard. It's not fear, it's irritation.
Now you're doing the meta. Instead of addressing the context of what I'm saying, you're going to whine about the volume of my voice.
I just entered the room, and you're acting like we're having a debate. We haven't even started a conversation yet.
Scared. This is hilarious. Oh my god, somebody record.
See, this is the same thing that happened last time I jumped in the room. I didn't even have a conversation. Like, we didn't even start. I literally just entered the room, and you're already on some OCD breakdown of the first 2 seconds of the conversation that you started thinking I was someone else.
Okay, can you finish talking then, so we can take turns?
Just circulate the mic and let someone have a reasonable conversation.
He doesn't want to let me talk because he's scared. He doesn't want to let me talk because he's scared. He wants to hear from you.
About what? About the fact that you mistook me for someone else and thought my podcast was something different than what it is?
I want to get.
What would be scary about that?
I want to get my 3 minutes to Godless.
Again, if you're asking my permission, Godless, no, you cannot talk.
So you're saying that you're too afraid to let me
I'm
talk, and
saying
you're just
you're
gonna keep talking over
annoying.
me.
You have nothing interesting to say. Your method of thinking is completely scattered and disorganized. You're manic and shrill. You're OCD. You break things down in the past instead of having conversations in the present. You don't allow anyone else to speak. You don't allow any interesting conversation to develop because you make a mistake, right? You misunderstand someone or you misunderstand who I am. And then rather than just accept that and move on, you want to break it down piece by piece about why it was logical or not logical or contradictory or not contradictory. When any sane or rational person would just circulate the mic, let someone start a conversation, and then have an interesting, normal conversation. But all you want to hear is your own shrill motor mouth voice.
Okay, so I'm talking to I let you finish, and I'm talking to the other people now, not you. So
Thank God.
don't be rude and interrupt. Yeah. So Lee, I'm just gonna smash what he was saying. I'm just gonna like rub his face in the floor while I'm talking to you, and then after I make my point, you can pick up and like beat on him some more because I know you know what I'm saying. So when he was in here before, he recanted his claim 3 different times. Like he changed what he was saying because I was making him look so
Going back
fucking
to
stupid.
the previous
And look, he's
conversation,
trying to
which
interrupt
was
again.
about the
Look,
N-word.
guys, look, watch
Listen,
it.
I don't know what the rules are here.
He's
So
scared.
if
This is fucking
Troy
hilarious.
wants to tell
This
me
is
that
hilarious.
I'm not allowed to
This
interrupt
is
Godless,
fucking
you feel
hilarious.
free to do that.
Go ahead, sir.
But
Go ahead.
as far as
I'm
I
talking to the other
know,
people. I'm
I'm
talking to the other
currently
people. You're
allowed
being
to just
rude.
interrupt you.
You're
and
being
you
rude. I'm
keep
talking to the
doing
other
that.
people.
No, because you're
Can you
insane,
mute
right?
her?
And you're ruining the whole voice chat. And you're literally now going back to a totally uninteresting, mundane, and banal conversation we had about why you shouldn't say the N-word, which is over and done, right? You want to go back to that. Then I just came in here and you just mistook me for someone else. And all I did was clarify that that isn't me. There was nothing there to debate. There was no position I took. This is not an argument or a debate, right? You just mistook me for someone else when I entered the room. We haven't even begun to have a conversation. And if it's up to you, we never will because you want to go backwards in time.
Okay, so I let you go on twice now for as long as you wanted to, and I'm trying to talk to my friends in the room. So can you
Well, I
please not?
appreciate that. I am going to continue to interrupt you
Not-
until I'm told
you're-
not to
Why are
by
you
someone else.
interrupting her?
I just explained why, right? I just explained. All right, that's fine. Because that's fine. Go ahead. But I am going to leave again, right? And if I come back and you start talking about the past,
He's gonna run away again. He's gonna run away again. Run away. He's gonna run away.
Okay, goodbye.
Wow. I can't believe he's running.
Oh God.
Oh my